This isn't because I had somebody recently say this to me, but when they did, it made me think about it, and I was like, hmm, that's a really good point. I never really looked at it that way, and I agree with you. But, so, the topic is allowing your children to curse. Now, for me, I automatically am like, fuck no. You say some shit like that in front of me, I'm going to slap you, I'm going to yell at you, or I am going to stop what I'm doing and be like, what the fuck did you just say? You better check yourself, little fool. But no, like, think about it this way. If you're at home and your little one says fuck or shit or damn, something like damn, you're gonna be like, did you really, you little shit, did you just say that? But at the same time, they're at home, nobody heard it, nobody knows. I feel like that could be okay. And that's how the person presented it to me, and they're like, well, she doesn't use it in public, and it's not like she goes to school and says things like that. It's just a word, and so the way I see it is like, if you're at home, it's just a word. Don't don't let don't let that get to you enough to where you're like, yo, kid, that's so bad. Don't make that child feel bad about saying a word when it's just a word. And I feel that. I love that, actually. I really love that, and I really respect that. The problem that I see, and I mean, it could be, like trial and error type of thing. It's like, go with that, idea until it doesn't work for you. And so, what I have seen from my experience, and I'm not a father, I have never had any children of my own. I have plenty of friends and family with children who I am an uncle to, or something like that. And I have to be stern sometimes. I have to like. Sometimes I gotta like I get pissed off at them, and I gotta be like, yo, dude, this ain't how you act, bruh. You gotta be right. These are kids. They don't know the same stuff that you do. Okay, you can't play that. They don't know any better bullshit, because for me, they do know better. They're very fucking smart, extremely smart. So smart, in fact, that they recite every single thing that you say like a sponge, man, like a sponge. But they use that shit. That's how I know how smart they really are. Is they use that. They use I'm too young, I don't know anything. And if you don't mention something, they'll go with it. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about because you didn't actually say what I was doing. So I'll just pretend like I didn't know what I was doing. The thing is, with cursing or any type of habitual, I don't know if that's a word, I don't think that's a word, but I just made a new word. Add that one to the dictionary, guys. Add it. The thing with habit is that if somebody gets in the habit of doing something, they most of the time, in terms, they start doing that like religiously, not religiously, but like regularly, I should say, because they have made it into a habit of their normal everyday life and behavior. So if you tell your kid, hey, it's just a word, yes, today it's just a word. Next week it's just a word. 2 months from now, it's just a word. But 5 years from now, that could be a word that they use to replace 50 other words with. Lack of vocabulary shows lack of intelligence. And using more curse words more often is, in fact, just a product of lack of caring and lack of knowledge. So, when it comes down to it, I will have to disagree with that concept, and it's only because of habit. And it's only because I'm an adult and I know based on my own experiences and habits, that habits are very hard to break. And even now, when I am in a situation where I need to be professional or polite or respectful, I can refrain, or children, I can refrain from using these vulgar words. But when I'm being myself and being genuine, I'm crazy, I'm off the wall. I like to just kind of not think about shit, when I say it. Because sometimes we don't have all of the time in the world like I did to make this video just to think about what we're going to say next or how we're going to respond to this thing.